Hey guys, so today I'm going to be talking about dental care for your animals. Now I'm going to go over all the different types of animals, so your rodents, your dogs, your cats, things like that, because dental care is just as important for animals than it is to us. There is a lot of bad things that can happen if you let your animal's dentals go to really bad conditions, and it can actually be. So first I'm going to talk about what can actually happen if you don't keep on top of it. And the very big thing is dental disease. Now there is a couple of different ones. The main one that I know, and I know a lot of pets suffer from, is gingivitis. Us humans can get gingivitis, and some symptoms are redness on the gums, swelling of the gums, hurting when they eat, things like that. Bad breath is a very big one. So one thing people don't realize is dental disease and any issues to do with the mouth correlates to everything else, and if left untreated you're going to have a very sickly animal, because if you think about it, if you have bacteria and a disease in your mouth, the saliva is going to take it down to the heart, to the stomach, to the liver, thus causing a bunch more problems than just the disease in the mouth. So that's why it's very important not to shrug off dental care, and it's really important that you keep on top. Now I see many people, and this is a very, very common thing, I see a lot of people say, oh, my dog has a very sensitive stomach, he can only eat certain types of kibbles, I have to go on a prescription kibble. No, it's not. Prescription kibble, one, I've talked about it, they're trash, but kibble itself is not going to fix it. Kibble is just going to worsen it, because kibble is the main cause of dental disease. Your animal's teeth are not designed to crunch down on a hard, processed, filler-filled food. They're designed to shred meat and gnaw on fresh bones. So you feeding a kibble is going to worsen your dental disease, and because the kibble is causing the dental disease, the saliva is just going to take it down to the stomach. So basically your animals are eating a bacteria itself and eating the sickness itself, because you're not fixing the prime solution. People just shrug off, oh, my dog has a little bit of dental disease, who cares? No, it's very, very important, because it's going to harm other organs and can actually. So now I'm going to go on to each category of animals, so rodents, dogs, cats, things like that, and I'm going to explain what they should look like and what they shouldn't look like, which is going to help you have a visual on your own pet's mouth if you want to know what your pet's dental should look like, because I see a lot of misconceptions, especially when it comes to rodents. So I am going to show you and talk a little. So here is some examples of what your dog's, cats and ferrets' teeth shouldn't look like. So starting off with the first image, a lot of people think this is healthy and they look fine, but no, this dog clearly has dental disease. You can see by the redness of the gums and how inflamed they are, and also the yellowness on their teeth still means there's plaque there, meaning there's still bacteria able to build up, hence why this dog has that inflamed gums. So people even say this isn't the worst. Well, yes, it's not something you should shrug off. Look at all the yellow build-up, and look how red and inflamed this dog's gums are. You can also see the black tartar coming through, which is at the peak of spreading bacteria and forming. So this is bad. You don't want your dog's teeth to look like this. And then number 3, well, if your dog's teeth are looking like this, please go rehome your dog. You really don't deserve this dog, because basic knowledge should be no dog's teeth should look like this. You can't even see the natural colour of their teeth. Their gums are so red and inflamed. This poor dog was probably in so much pain when eating, and there's just a lot of disease. So this is a very good example of what your dog's, cat's or ferret's teeth should look like. As you can see, the gums are nice, bright and pink. You don't want them to be too white, but you don't want them to be red. You can also see the teeth are nicely aligned,
and they are nice pearly white, which is exactly how your pet's teeth should look like. Yellow and plaque buildup is not a normal thing, no matter the age. So now going on to rodents, so your rat, mice and hamster. You don't want your rodent's teeth to be chipped, as it will affect the way they chew, and not being able to chew and digest properly can cause major issues and weight loss. Same with misaligned teeth. These can cause teeth to grow into the gums and pierce through, and again mess up the chewing and digesting. Now here is a perfect example of what your rodent's teeth should look like. Yes, they should be yellow. Yellow teeth in rodents are a good sign. That means they're healthy. You do not want white teeth. They are nicely aligned. The bottom teeth should be a lot longer, whereas the top teeth are nice and filed. Now going on to rabbits and guinea pigs, you obviously don't want misaligned teeth again. You don't want them to have a underbite, because that can cause serious issues. You don't want uneven teeth, because again that is going to make them struggle when getting their food and chewing their food. Also, having overgrown top teeth, especially in rabbits, you'll notice in the second picture that the top teeth are actually starting to curl, which is what happens with overgrown rabbit teeth. They can curl into tusks, and that can end up curling back up and dig into the top of the rabbit's mouth, which, as you can imagine, is very uncomfortable, and your rabbit won't be able to eat. And this goes for guinea pigs as well. So this is what your rabbits and guinea pigs teeth should look like. So they should have a bit of a longer bottom teeth, and their top teeth should be shorter with a tiny bit of a overbite. They should be perfectly aligned, and for rabbits you do want them to be quite rectangle. You obviously don't want any other shape, and you do want them to be white, unlike rodents. Now, if you are noticing your pet, like your dog or cat, has a little bit of red gums and you think they might be starting to get dental disease, one thing you can do, besides switching their diet if you're on kibble, because kibble is going to make it worse and you're never going to cure it, so switch them to a raw diet, or at least start adding raw bones. Raw bones will start cleaning the teeth. And then something you can do on top of it to help with the actual disease and bacteria, you can actually do salt washes. So I just have some normal table sea salt. If you look on the back, the only ingredient is sea salt. Make sure it's just sea salt. And then get a kid's toothbrush, or if you have a pet toothbrush you can use that. And put some sea salt in some warm water and brush their gums very lightly for a couple nights in a row, and this will clear it. Alaska, our ragdoll, had dental disease when he came to us, and I worked out this by myself just by doing research, and I did this for a couple nights and it cleared it. He now has no issues. Sea salt is amazing for a lot of things. So yes, this is one way you can clear a minor case of dental disease. If it is worse, definitely take your pet to the vet. You might need to get some teeth extracted if they're really bad. But for, say, image 1 that I showed you, the sea salt will clear it up just fine. Kind of think of this as when your mum tells you to gargle salty water when you have a sore throat, or if you have tonsillitis. Your mum will most often get you to gargle salty water, and this is kind of the same but for your animals, and it's not bad. Don't worry about them ingesting salt. If they're on a raw diet, and their diet should be high in salt anyways, especially for your carnivorous pets, you're not going to have to worry because it's naturally high in salt, and also you're only dipping a toothbrush in some water, so they're not actually gulping salt water down, so there's no issues with using this. And you don't have to spend a fortune on paying for stupid antibiotics that are way overpriced, when this can do the same thing, and what you could spend zero money, or you could spend a couple dollars on a toothbrush and some salt.